And looking at the here and the now, I mean, we're all stuck under the lockdown. It's the same for everybody. But there's a lot of talk as to how things should be resolved as far as the season is concerned. How do you see it playing out ideally? I mean, what do you think is the fairest way to do it? Because, we're seeing court cases all over the world where teams are saying, no, you can't just call it. There's so much at stake in promotion and relegation and, continental cups and such. In your mind, what do you think is a solution or one to look at when the administrators start, going through what's going to help finalize the season?
Yeah, again, it's a difficult question. One can look. There's two schools of thought.
Yeah.
The one school of thought is obviously to get back on the field as soon as possible. That will help sustain clubs a bit of the income, it lift the mood of the country going forward, something to look forward to watching. So I do think that must be still the first option. If and when we are able to resume training, to get back on the field of play and play out the season. I still feel that if it is safe and conducive to be able to do it, and we don't put the players at risk, then that's the right way to go. I also do believe, on the other hand, is that we have to have a cutoff time, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You have to have a date where you say, well, if we can't get back to training on this date and playing the league by this date, then we need to seriously consider perhaps another option. So I'm hoping that by the end of this week or shortly, we will have that sort of resolution that we want to get back on the field. We want to try. However, if we can't do it by this date, then we have to look at other options. So yeah, it's a 50-50 call for me. It's you've got to be guided by the experts. You've got to be guided by the medical expertise and scientific expertise we have in the country, of which we have immense. And we just need to be patient. And if we do return, it must just be at the right time and not put people at risk.
Right. Speaking about that latter option, that if there is a cutoff, then what do you, in your mind, is the fairest? A reset in terms of, we just kind of scratch the season and as is, where we take the results as they stand, or a points per game? Like, in your mind, what is the fairest solution? Should they say, listen, guys, it's not going to happen. We're not going back to the field. Out of those three, what do you think is the most equitable way to end the campaign?
Again, a very tough question. Obviously, I've given it some thought, and I think the fairest way for me, I think, which would cause the least unhappiness, would be to keep the 16 teams that are in the PSL.
Right.
Find a formula or a way with the NFD, whether it's average points per game, and work that out till the end of the season. Or make the rest of the games all 1-1 draws, and the league doesn't change, and Ajax then gets promoted.
Right.
Obviously, Swallows are lying second, and Utongati are third. Perhaps there's a once-off game that they play once lockdown is over, and the winner gets promoted, which then allows two teams from the SAFA structures to also then get opportunity to get promoted to the National First Division.
Right.
I think that would be the least cause of unhappiness,
right?
As opposed to relegating teams in the position they are now, and they would have had the opportunity to maybe have not been relegated. So
yes,
that's my personal opinion,
right?
And it's just really my own thinking and personal. But I will support whatever decision is made from the PSL.